Hey guys, what's up? I was literally sitting here about to start the video like 30 times because I hate hearing myself talk, but it's fine. Make a story time video because Hiam keeps telling me to make them. Yeah, I just think I need to once and for all put my stories there. So whenever someone asks me about something that happened, I can be like, link in my bio. But it just seemed fun, and I'm like literally making this just like for my friends and shit. Like I'm still gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna put this on YouTube. Probably gonna be on YouTube, bitch. Like where else? I don't expect to like get anything or whatever. Bitch, fucking reminders. Anyways, this is my janky ass setup. We're gonna be on my MacBook's photo booth because I don't have a camera and I know I look like shit. I'm only wearing tinted moisturizer and like lip gloss. Still in my school clothes. I went in my pajamas today. I was not making story times for a while because I was like, my stories aren't that amazing. Like I feel like the really like juicy part of the story is gonna be like 30 seconds of it. Like in my mind, like that's how it goes down. It's like when I say it, it's gonna sound crazy, but then it's like when I go to like actually make a full video, it's like, okay, but that part was only like 3 minutes of the entire like day or whatever that was. So like what's the point? And then I realized every YouTuber does that. The crazy part of the story is literally like 2 minutes of it because I forget that there's like, you know, stuff that happens before it, stuff that happens after. Everybody just wants to know, and I was like, whatever, like maybe I should just give it a shot. Yeah, so today I'm gonna be telling you guys, oh my god, I'm acting like I have an audience. Like I don't. Literally 2 people are gonna watch this, but I'm gonna talk about some adventures I had over the summer, in which I almost got fucking exposed. So this is about like, I want to say August or July of last summer. Literally the best summer ever. Like so many things happened that summer. Like I got a bunch of stories. This is actually a story that's kind of in the middle of like a bigger one. And I don't want to say like the entire story right now because what's the point? Like they're 2 separate like stories but like having to do with the same like incidents, you know? So basically I'm gonna give you an introduction to it without giving like the full story in case like I want to make a video on like the full story, and I can like still do that. I'm thinking ahead. Okay, so basically I was seeing a boy over the summer. I don't really want to say his name like here. Like if you're my friend, like you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, like I don't know. I feel weird saying his name. Anyways, so I started seeing a boy over the summer, and I go to like LA a lot of times. Like I'm here in Fresno, but like I go to LA like a lot. Like I go like whenever there's like a long weekend or there's like any kind of break. Like I just go because I like the change. I don't know, and I like the life there a little better. But I go to LA a lot, talking to this guy for like a while, and I met up with him before. He lives in a city that's like an hour away from LA, and I saw him. This is like the third, like this story is about like the 3rd time I was seeing him, probably 3rd or 4th time. I saw him like, you know, a couple times before that, and the way I had to like get to his city is I had to take a train, but I can't like tell my family about it because they wouldn't let me like take a train by myself like to another city. Like they let me take a train from Fresno to LA, but that's different because I have family there and like I can go, you know, I have people there, I'm not alone. But this was different because it was a different city, like strangers. I'm gonna be there for a day, like what if something wrong happens, whatever. Like, I totally get that and everything, but if like I try to like explain to them like, oh, I'm gonna go to this city like I've never been to see a boy like I met online, like they're not gonna be like, okay, bitch, they're Armenian. God, he's fucking he's not me right now. We're just gonna let that marinate. I'm not gonna reply that fast. I don't do that. But yeah, so they wouldn't let me go. I didn't even ask because I already knew the answer. Like, mind you, like my parents are really chill. Okay, they're like pretty like laid back for Armenian parents. Like, I got a tattoo without telling them, and then they found out, and then they were like, you should have just told us, we would have let you. I can make a story on that too. Yeah, they're like pretty chill, but it's like they were getting a little crazier, I guess, because I was getting older and like I wanted to be more independent, so they were like, I don't think so. Basically just went by myself. Like, there's a whole, oh my god, there's like an entire scam like I have figured out, and I'll save that for if I like tell the full story of all this stuff, like the first time I went and like all that, because it's like a lot. I saw him like a few times already, right? And like those few times were like great. Like nothing happened, no one got suspicious, like nothing. Like everything was perfect, like everything. The only people that like knew were my sister and my cousin and Trish. I only told them just in case something happened to me. Like, at least I have some people. I'm not dumb. You should always tell your friends where the fuck you are. If you're gonna do something like that and like not tell your family, like you should at least tell somebody. It's just like a safety precaution. So like a few people knew like where I was going. It was all fine. Like, I already did it like 2 or 3 times. I was already like used to the drill. So I wake up early, I get my Uber, because I think my train usually leaves at like 9 something, I guess at like 11. I left the house early, like I got there, everything was totally fine. I just said I'm going to get breakfast with my friends or something, I don't fucking know. Like, my parents weren't there. I stay with my grandparents, and like my aunt and uncle and everything, when I go to LA, because my parents don't come. I went to I got on my train, like everything was fine. I usually like really like the hour ride, and like I don't know, like it's just really nice. I don't mind like going to see him, because I like going away from my city. Like, everyone always asks me like, why didn't you ever like make him come see you or anything, and it's just like, honestly, I don't want to like plan the day, you know, like I'd rather have someone else take me out and everything. And also I don't drive, so if he like came here, we would have to just Uber everywhere, and like, why? Like, you know, when like he can drive, we can go anywhere. I don't get it. And also over there, his family is like so nice, like so chill, like they don't give a fuck. So like we can like go to his house. Like, if he came to like LA and like I'm not gonna fucking take him to my grandparents' house. Like, what? Was getting off, like he told me he was there already. I got out and I'm like texting him because I was like, which side or something like that. Like, I was like, I didn't know what like side he was on, and so I was just like walking there, like just like mindlessly like trying to find him. This was at like, there's like the train, and then like there's no station there, it's just like a little stop, just like a long like raised like platform, I guess, and then you go down, and then there's like an entire like space where like all the cars get lined up, and then that's where you like go. So I was walking down that, and I was trying to go down there, and then I hear somebody going like Helen, like what the fuck? And I was like, my friends don't take the train to places, like what the fuck? I was like, do not tell me that like somebody I know was on this train. I'm gonna have to tell them to like not tell anybody. Like, it's gonna be insane. Like, I don't know. I was like, don't tell me it's like a fucking relative or something, or like somebody that knows my grandma, or like, because okay, grandma works in like, she has a clothing store, right? So she's been around like downtown and everything. and like there's so many Armenians in Galindo, if you didn't know. And like everybody knows her, like everybody knows her, and therefore everybody knows me because she always talks about me because I'm the favorite child. I don't know why. So I was like, literally, if there's like an older Armenian relative like on this train, I'm fucking dead. If it's somebody like I don't really know like that well, like they just know me and my family, really, like I literally like panicked so, like I can't even explain, like I literally like felt weak, like I was like, holy shit, like things done, like that's it, like fucking goodbye, like I can't talk to you anymore. I like look up and it's my aunt, like the cooler one, I guess. I hadn't seen her in a while, like that whole time I was in LA for the summer, I was there for a long time, I didn't see her, and then like the first time I happened to see her in like a while was like on the same train, like she was also getting off at that city, like, and she was all like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was like, hey, like I'm just seeing a friend. And then she was like, no fucking way, like you look so like terrified and like, oh my god. And I was like, yeah, and I was like, we're just like talking, whatever, like I hugged her, but I was just like trying to like keep my cool, but like she could so tell like I was like shitting myself, like shit. And I was like, okay, mom and dad don't know, so please do not tell them. And then she's like, oh, of course, like I'm not gonna tell them, like what do you think I am? I was like, thank you, Jesus, like thank you. I was literally like, fucking like, God bless. Oh my god. That was like the biggest wave of relief, like already like counting my blessing, like I was already like, okay, about to text up my friends like, sorry, I'm never gonna see you again. And I forgot what we did that day, honestly. I truly like forgot what we did that day. Fucking Snapchat me. Time to be petty. Time to go off. With this MLA format essay, I just find it funny how, like, I remember like the first time like seeing him, I remember like all of that, like all the planning and stuff, like it's just so much. That's why I don't want to like say it all now, because it's gonna be literally like a 30-minute video. Let me know if you want that story. Bitch, I'm kidding, like I'm never gonna get anywhere with this. Like Storytime YouTubers are fucking annoying, low-key, and do like crazy shit to make a story. Like that's fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what we did. Most likely we trespassed and like talked. Like that's all we did. Like all we did was fucking trespass, like go to people's property where they had like a big like view and like we could look at the whole city. Like that's all we did. That wraps it up. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed this story. Subscribe to my channel if you want more videos. I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more. I have like a lot of stories, but like I feel like they're all like I said, like I feel like they're all like 5-minute like long stories. And I was just like making this just to see if I like doing it. So yeah, if you wanna hear the story about the first time I went to see him and all of that shit, let me know. Yeah. Bye guys, have fun studying for calc. I'm sure not gonna. I'm gonna wait till the morning because that's my brain works best. Positive. Why do I sound high right now? I'm not. Stay positive. Love everybody. Yeah, like have a good ass life. See you soon. Maybe.